It's your
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Check
Monday mornings. Today's lesson is about saucha, purity. And I don't think my eyes are all the way open yet. Let's get moving. Let's get grounded and then we'll get moving. Start to feel our bodies. Connect with our breath. Move into the inside. I like to think of it as coming from the outside of a spinning wheel towards the center, where it just starts to get slower and slower and slower, moving into that pinpoint of stillness, and everything can be spinning all around. The breath connects us to the stillness. Bringing our intention this morning of why we carve this time out of our lives. Dedicating this practice as an offering, a devotion for a specific purpose. And then opening up the hands and letting the intention go as it is held by the heavenly realms for us, in us, and through us. Trust. Let go. Lower your arms. Now let's start to sniff in 4 and exhale 4. Raise up. Sit down. Reach up. Sit down. Belly out. Belly in. Last one. Let's reach up. Hold the breath. Lift your pelvic floor. Squeeze your belly in. Unlock those knees. Exhale, lower your arms. Pause in mountain. Connect from the 4 corners of the feet. The softly bent knees. Through the neutral pelvis. Ribs stacked on top. Arms hanging down. Shoulder blades relaxed down the back. Chin drawn back slightly, elongating the back of the neck. String drawing up through the crown of our head. A weight holding us to the earth safely. And the heart center open wide and airy. The power of that breath to hold it all together. Let's step sideways and open up the feet. Turn the toes out about 45 degrees. Reach up as we breathe in. Lower the hips. Let the hips go back. Exhale. Hang your head at the last part of this movement. Squeeze the belly in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower the hips. Float between your legs. Inhale, open up the belly, the chest, the side body. Exhale, squeeze the belly in. we get to the bottom, we're gonna stay. Relax your neck, swing your head a little bit side to side, back and forth. Release the jaw. Come forward towards me, over to one side. Inhale, up. Exhale to the other side, sweep through. 2 more times. Inhale, reach to the side body. Stretch to those sides. Exhale, squeeze the belly and lower the hips. 1 more time. Breathe in. Exhale, and we get to the bottom. Go the other direction. Inhale, big circle. Make that circle just a little bit bigger this time. Inhale. Exhale. Use the ankles, use the knees, use the hips to lower down. 1 more time. Stay down. Come back to the center. Fingertips on the ground or on a prop. Shift the hips from side to side. Open up your chest. Feel your shoulder blades slide down your back. Hands on thighs, roll the shoulders back. Pull the heels in, toes out. Sit the hips, lift the torso. Send the arms out, inhale. Exhale, lower the tailbone, raise the crown. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, step your feet together, mountain. Reconnect. Deeper inward. Maybe there wasn't a reconnection needed. Maybe you are so inwardly connected. You're just going a little deeper. And right where you are, reach the arms up, breathing in. Sit the hips back, hands to heart center, exhale. Hands on thighs, roll the shoulders back, glide those shoulder blades down your back, breathe in. Forward bend, exhale. Now what we're doing here is we have pretty much our maximum hip hinge. We're bent at the hip joint, we have soft knees. We're going to lift and lower the spine. So I want you to feel your spine come up vertebra by vertebra from the tail to the crown of the head, rolling the shoulders back, inhale. Just halfway. And then roll the spine down from the tail down to the crown of the head, exhale. Inhale, roll up, halfway. Exhale, roll down. Fall into your toes when you roll down. Move your weight back into your heels when you roll up. Shoulder blades together right here, chest is wide. Exhale, roll down, squeeze the belly. Inhale up and slightly backward. Exhale, down and forward. Pause. Shift a little bit into the sides of your feet, into your toes and into your heels, into your hands and off of your hands, into the crown of your head. Exhale and completely stay here. Lift the belly button into your low back. Keep that belly button strong. Roll the spine up halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, sit back through the hips. We got this. Inhale, press through your feet and rise up. Inhale a little bit more, reach a little bit more. Good job, exhale. Well done. Mini meditation time. No control here. Just let it flow. Participate, cooperate with the flow. Ride that flow. Feel your big toes press into the ground. Your big toes. And we have a really good anchoring through our feet, our knees, and our hips. We might have a little bit of movement in our hips, but we're gonna anchor those big toes and keep the knees soft. Because guess what? We have rotation in the knees when they're bent. There's no rotation in the knees when they're straight. So if we do get a little rotation, it's okay when they're bent. All right, let's breathe in, arms forward. Exhale, windmill. Squeeze that belly in, windmill, arm back. Hand comes down to your hip, forward and up, inhale. Exhale, other arm back. Focus on turning the chest, but if you're reaching back to your right, maybe you'll pull your right hip forward a little bit. Inhale. And whatever side your chest is turning to, maybe pull that same side hip forward slightly. A little bit of a juxtaposition between those two energetic forces. Exhale. These are soft. Inhale. Elongate the spine, root, rise, rotate. Rotate, using those core muscles, squeezing the spine to support it. Big breath in. Strong exhale. Lead with your chest, let your head and chin follow organically. Keep those big toes pressing down. One more on each side, finish out. Can you feel you're pressing into your feet, you're rooting, you're rising through your spine, and you're rotating using a strong core. Beautiful, bring both arms up, breathe in. Lift the heels, inhale a little bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more. Lower the heels, bend your knees. Keep swinging. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, half swan dive. We were here already. Remember, the shoulder blades are gliding down the back. Your chest is nice and open. Hips are moving back here. And then the hips move forward as we flow into our toes. Forward fold. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Draw that belly button up. Lift the pelvic floor as you exhale. Come on down to your hands and knees. And then roll one hip back or both hips back. And come onto your back. Once you get to your back, take a huge breath in. Long, slow, complete breath out. I'm demoing today. Usually I don't demo because I don't want to turn my head while I'm in bridge. Just like it's not safe for you to turn your head while you're in bridge. So I will practice with you and I will trust that you will keep your nose pointed towards the sky and listen. Let's bend our knees and walk our feet toward our hips. Tuck those arm bones into the sides, the triceps towards the ground, pressing into the back of the shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, roll the tail up a little bit in the lower back, in the mid back. Stay right here. Inhale. Lift the hips, pressing into the feet. Press into your feet, roll your weight into your shoulders. Lift the hips, squeeze the knees slightly together as you lift your hips. Exhale, roll down vertebra by vertebra. Stay down and inhale. Exhale, vertebra by vertebra, up. Inhale, press into the backs of the shoulders, press into the feet to lift the hips and draw the knees toward each other. You can even soften your glutes here. Roll down vertebra by vertebra. Focus a little bit more on your belly and less on your glutes. It's a really interesting way to do bridge, using your feet and your belly rather than so much glute action. Inhale when you're down. Exhale, vertebra by vertebra up. Inhale while you're up, press into your feet. Soften the glutes, squeeze the belly. Knees toward each other. Roll down, vertebra by vertebra. That beautiful articulating of the spine, so good for our core and our spine. One more time, inhale while you're down. Exhale to roll up. Inhale to expand. Use the belly, use the feet to expand. Press into the backs of the shoulders. Exhale, roll down. A little bit, a little bit. When we get to the bottom, pause and inhale. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees wide. This is one of those that is beneficial to do every single day. It doesn't take a lot of time, and the benefits are crazy, crazy good. Let's continue with our front opening postures as we bring our knees together, roll to the side, and come onto hands and knees. The knees are hip width apart. We're using the bottoms or the tops of our feet for balance back there. Balance. Stand up on your knees. Inhale. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, left arm. We have a little bit of a side bend, a little bit of a forward reach, kind of a diagonal, moving your hips forward. Keep breathing. And if you would draw a line, let's say this is 12 o'clock, reach for 2 o'clock. Inhale, over there to 2 o'clock. Exhale, draw the belly in, tuck the tail, and turn to your right. Stretch your arms out. Let's take the left arm up again. Inhale, up and over to 2. Exhale, draw the belly in. Keep the hips forward as you turn. The tail is tucked and the belly's lifted. Again, reach up. Exhale. Let's hold this one for a little more than 1 breath. Inhale. Move the hips forward. Exhale. Lift the pubic bone with your tummy muscles. Inhale, reach the arm a little bit more in that upward and diagonal direction. Let's turn. Staying here in your rotation. Inhale. Feel the length of your spine. Tuck your chin in slightly. Reach out through the crown of your head. Exhale. Lift up the pubic bone using your belly. Connect your sternum to your pubic bone. One more time in rotation. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, both arms up and forward. Now back and down. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the chin back slightly. Just puff up your chest. Feel your shoulder blades glide down your back. Exhale, hands to your front thigh. Send your hips back. Make circles. One hand down. Slide the hips back just a little bit more. Feel the back line of the body. A little counter activity here. And come on to hands and knees. Let's breathe in for 1. Shoulder blades together, cow. And one belly lifted cat. All the way to the end of that exhale. Inhale, stand up on your knees. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Breathing in. Breathe out, shift the hips forward. Inhale, up and over to perhaps about 10 o'clock. Inhale. Exhale, lift the pubic bone, draw the belly in, rotate left. Good job, let's reach through the side, knee to fingertips. Inhale, inhale. Now let's squeeze in, power, support. Breathe in. Feel the side body line, knee to fingertips. Exhale. Draw your muscles around your spine, right through your center. This one's going to be slower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, move the hips forward. Lift the pubic bone, draw the belly in. Inhale, slightly more, knee to fingertips. Exhale, turn left. Pause right here. Inhale, lift the spine, tuck the chin slightly. Exhale, scoop the pubic bone up and into your sternum, sternum into your pubic bone. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, slide those shoulder blades down to back. Stay here, breathe in. Expand your chest, strengthen your upper back. Good job, breathe in. Exhale, hands on the thigh, shift back a little bit. Make circles. Perhaps one hand down, maybe use a bolster, a prop, a block. Slide the hips back. Woo. And notice the back line of the body. Coming from all that power and strength that you used just a little moment ago. Into a long release. Onto hands and knees. Shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, lift the belly. Inhale, shoulder blades together. Exhale, lift the belly, slide the hips back to the heels, soften the chest, and the forehead down. Here, release the jaw. Release your shoulders, release your tongue. Good time for toning. Oh, we're turning to the mother of us all. Your infinite, eternal, heavenly parent. For this next movement, I'm going to give you the choice of sitting on your trainer, your chair. Be sitting on the trainer here. And as you're sitting on the trainer, you're going to be opening your side body from a seated position. Or you can come down on your side body from a side-lying position and straighten out your body. And then bend your knees at a 90 degree, but align your knees with your hip and your shoulder so you've got straight line. Shoulder, hip, knees. Your feet are behind you. So you have to scoot your body forward. The elbow is directly under your shoulder. Breathing in here, stretching out the top leg. You can keep that foot on the ground. Inhaling. Take the side lengthening posture. Exhaling, release it. So we're all doing side lengthening here. And we're just using different positions to do it. Press down strongly into your forearm. Feel the side body lengthen. Exhale. Awesome. Breathe in. Let's see if we can straighten this top arm. Hold right here. Reach the fingers and reach through the foot. Push the heel away. Push the fingers away. Lift the hips just a little higher. Breathe in and out. Draw the head back slightly. Look up. Feel that strong tummy. Lower down. Beautiful. You guys did awesome. Take a breath. How you get to the other side is totally up to you. Let's switch and let's take a moment to align. Knees, hips, shoulders, all in one line. Elbows right under the shoulder. We're rooted. Bring your hips forward. Draw your knees back a little bit. Bend the knees more. Knees back that way. Yes. Now we've got the legs in a position. Now we can keep the knees together but straighten up. Yes. Are we ready? Inhale to lengthen your side. Yeah. Exhale to release. Inhale. Breathe into your rib cage. We're going to be doing this more. This is a really good preparation for our breath work today. Exhale. Breathe into the ribs. Expand. Lower. And this time we'll stay and keep breathing. Lift up. Stay. Keep breathing. Pull your head back. Look up. Lift the hips a little higher. Reach more with the heel and the fingertips. Squeeze the belly in with the exhale. One more time. Reach a little longer. And squeeze the belly in. Lift a little higher with the exhale. Inhale down. Woo! Come onto your back. Or sit up tall if you're seated. Decompress. Right into the center line. If you're seated in a chair, you can soften your knees and bend over your thighs. And then drop your noggin so you're not holding it. If you're lying down, you can bring your knees into your chest. We got the energy flowing. Let it flow. I've started to notice that when energy starts to flow, sometimes I dam it up. It's like, calm down, calm down. Not by damming it up. The calm down is let it flow. And the calm comes naturally and organically rather than controlled. Hands and knees. You can do this standing with your hands on a chair as well. Moving through the spine. You could even do this in a sitting position. This is one of those things you can do in pretty much any position because we're extending the spine, especially the upper back. We're looking for this upper back extension here. Shoulder blades together, sliding down the back, the collarbones widening. Breathing in. Breathing out, belly lift. Bend the knees and round over. So if you're standing, you're doing a forward bend here. Forward bend. And then back to all fours. Inhale, shoulder blades together. And exhale, lift the belly. We're all doing some sort of forward bend. Some of us are on the ground, some of us are standing, some of us can be seated. Inhale, shoulder blades together. We're getting an extension of the upper spine. Exhale, lift the belly. Stay here for a moment. Have a seat if you'd like to have a seat. Bend over your legs. Sit in child's pose. Forward bend. That's it. Good job. Release. Just say yes to yourself. Yes to flow. Yes to release. Yes to authenticity. The world needs the real you, not some manufactured you. Not some you in a box. If you're standing, I'm going to invite you to come down onto your hands and knees. Bring your knees wide now with the big toes touching. And you can also do this seated. What it looks like seated is you're sitting in your chair, your knees are wide, and you forward bend with wide open knees. Feet wide, knees wide, yep, and forward bend. We call this tadpole. Baby frog. You can explore the different sensations, none are right, none are wrong, by moving your hips slightly forward and away from your heels, by sliding your hips back, by widening your knees, with your big toes together, by softening your chest and your head, exploring. Breathe in, soften your belly, relax it down. Exhale, lift it into your lower back. Pull up through your pelvic floor. Inhale, relax the lower belly down. Exhale, pull up. Empty all the breath out. And as you inhale, rise up on your hands. It's time to come to your back. For Shavasana. Put your feet up on a chair. Put your legs up on the wall if you like. Oh, darn it. Bring that support under your neck. Bring support under your knees if that helps you. Invite all the support, the nurturing. Whenever you feel ready, settle into a deeper relaxation. A progressive relaxation, scanning your body. Finding any areas that are tense and tensing them just a little bit more. Add a little bit of tension. Inhale. Exhale. You can keep your legs up there as long as you like, as long as that feels just wonderful for you. Bringing them to the floor whenever you feel ready, whenever your body says, let's do that. Listen to your body. Exploring all the direct experiences of the now. We've done a lot of purification today. Activated our apana, our elimination energy. Purifying through our breath. Our breath is one of our biggest detoxers, along with our colon. Comes out the top, comes out the bottom. What's important is that what we don't need comes out. You can purify through sound. You feel tension in any part of your body. Direct some vibration there, some breath. You've already directed movement. And you can direct some loving vibration through sound. If it's low in your body, it's a lower sound. If it's higher up in your body, it might be a little bit higher sound. And if you're like me, you've had this association of purification with judgment. Well, you're bad, so you need to purify. You're rotten. You're dirty. There needs to be some purification. Nope. All living things have an ongoing system of taking in whatever is life-giving and releasing the rest. And how marvelous is it that what our bodies don't need is life-giving for trees and plants. Our poop, our carbon dioxide. We need carbon dioxide too, but not all of it. I'm taking the next few moments where I stop talking for a mental detox. Watching the thoughts. Shifting the attention to the breath. And noticing how they dissolve when we shift away and don't cling to them. A few moments of mental detox. I invite you to stay in this inward space, but rise to a seated position supported by a chair, bolster. Hmm. 3 ways to purify that we always have with us. We don't need anything. It doesn't cost anything. Movement, sound, and breath. In the root, if we're not feeling safe, we need to stomp our feet. We need to exhale now, right now. Exhale and lift the pelvic floor and squeeze the lower belly in. And feel the earth. And we can use sound, low, guttural vibration. Vibrate at the base. Ground into the earth. Connect. And just let the energy move. And as we squeeze up through the pelvic floor, we activate that energy moving up through the pelvic floor, in through the lower belly. Now, just lift the pelvic floor. And take a deep breath in. Lift the pelvic floor. And hold it up. And now release. When we can't get our emotions to flow, when our emotions feel stuck, when our hips are tight, when we lost that watery quality, we're working with the lower belly. Very similar. Out and in. Hip circles can really help this area. Standing, sitting, pelvic circles. So the pelvis rolls forward, the pelvis rolls to the side, the pelvis rolls back. Pelvic circles. Strong breaths with the lower belly squeezing in. Or maybe a lot of movement out and in. Because what is that? What does that sound like? It kind of mimics laughing or crying, right?
Right.
Which is the movement of a lot of emotion, emotional energy. So we need to create some movement down there. Movement, sound, and breath. And the sounds are still kind of low and guttural. Maybe they're the ooh. That's also the pleasure sound. Have you ever noticed that? The pleasure sound? Ooh. 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 Because this is a pleasure center. Can you imagine if you made something and put it in this beautiful environment, would you want it to enjoy and have pleasure in that environment? Think about the Garden of Eden. Yes. I made you. I made this beautiful environment. Pleasure. Take pleasure in the food. Take pleasure in the environment, the water. So if we just kind of understand a little bit about these centers in the movement and sound and the breath, you can not diagnose, but understand, and then we can self-prescribe. Now we're going into the area of fire. This is the area where a lot of times we feel that tightness of anger. And the sound is oh, 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 oh. So maybe if there's some stuck energy there, using the sound, the movement, there's a lot of kind of sit-up energy, like huh, 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 like coughing, huh, 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 huh. It's a big, like, open, huh, huh. Think of martial arts and the power. This is a power center. So if it's overpowered, maybe we need to calm it down with the If we're lacking power, maybe we need to bring in that power. And the movement is that contraction of the sternum to the pubic bone. We talk about that a lot. That power center right here. Now let's breathe into it and calm it. Bring the water up from the pelvis. And soften. And then we move up into the chest area. This is the air element, the where we're soothing the heart. Maybe the heart is scared. And we open the heart. What happens when there's fear, not feeling much self-esteem, the shoulders roll forward. We get this movement between the shoulder blades to open the front of the heart, and then the back. Open the back of the heart. Movement, sound, breath. The arms and the hands are part of the heart center. Sometimes simply rubbing the hands together or touching the heart. We can use this movement, sound, and breath to eliminate and purify and cleanse and clarify. And when we get to the throat center, we've done this before where we use the saliva. You can almost feel like the congestion. It came up from the bottom. It just came up, and it's kind of, if you notice, there might be a little congestion here. I don't know. You might not feel it. I always feel it when I'm doing a lot of breath work. I'll get congested here. So what we do for that is inhale. We bring the energy in. Close the nose. Lower the chin. Get some saliva with your tongue and swallow. Now pull up from the pelvic floor. Pull in the lower belly. Lift the chin. And open. Open the throat. Listen to this sound. I. Can you really feel it in your throat? Like open the throat up. Let's do that throat cleansing again. Inhale, breathe in. Pinch your nose close, lower your chin into your throat. Swallow. Keep swallowing, keep relaxing the throat. Lift up and open it up. So we've got ujjayi where we close that valve off, right? And then there's the opposite of ujjayi where you open the valve, open the throat. Ah, open your mouth. Hi. Stick out your tongue. Now sit with that open throat. Breathe softly. The throat and the shoulders go together. So when we want to release the throat area, we can bring movement into the shoulders. A simple shoulder shrug can be really beneficial. Open your throat while you're breathing. Ah, shoulder rolls. Opening a wisdom center. What kind of movement will we do for a third eye? Eye movements. Gaze up. Gaze to the right. To the left. Down. Up. To the right. Left. Down. Circle. Circle the other way. Now picture this. You've got two eyes. They go back into your head. But the information they take in across is right here at this point. That's the focal point. That's what we're looking at. Is you take this information in across and it comes together at this single point right here. Take your physical eyes and move them right here. And close your eyes. And keep your physical eyes focused up to that position. You might feel some sensation there. It might actually be uncomfortable. But you can also feel perhaps the sensation moving. So it comes and goes. You can drop your hand down. If you need to remind yourself where you're looking, just bring your finger here with your eyes closed. Look towards your finger. And while your eyes are there, start pumping your belly. Single point of focus, keep pumping the belly. Lift the pelvic floor while you're pumping the belly. Single point of focus, pelvic floor is lifted, keep pumping the belly. Inhale, keep your focus right there. Keep it there. Keep it there as you exhale. This is a great way to tap into intuition, to direct your focus where our attention goes, our prana goes. Where our attention goes, our life force goes. We're bringing our attention into our wisdom center. If you want to talk about it biologically, it's the prefrontal lobe. It's the higher brain. We're tapping into our higher brain. Untapped potential as our energy rises from the earth toward the heavens. And then when we want to improve our connection center, we stand on our head. You can also practice forward bends, downward facing dogs, child's pose. You can also place your hands just above the crown of your head so you're not touching your scalp, and focus on the energy between your hands and the crown of your head. Breathing in, arising, breathing out the earthiness. Inhaling, focusing on the crown of the head. And exhale, come back down to earth, to the base of your spine, to your legs and your feet. Inhale the space between your crown and your hands, belly's out. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, bring the hands up just slightly. Sense the energy between the crown and your hands. And then sweep your aura. Feel your hands. Feel your aura. Bring clarity, cleansing, purification. Give your shoulders a roll. Elbows hanging by your sides. Let's continue with that third eye meditation that we began. The physical eyes back to the single point. Anytime you forget, you can bring your finger right there. Take your physical eyes into that spot. You've got two things you can focus on right now. Your third eye center, eye of perception, and your breath. Let those be your anchors for the next few minutes. Relax your body, but sit up tall. Relax your body and sit up tall. Third eye and breath focus. Keep your focus, but relax your focus. Keep your focus and relax your focus. Relaxed, focused third eye and breath. Relaxed, focused third eye. Arms out wide. Let's bring the thumbs to the third eye. In gratitude for this perception beyond our five senses. To our throat, in gratitude for expression. The incarnate expression of God through us when we're authentic. Thumbs to the heart. Love. Inclusion. Oneness. Unity. Bowing to the source of it all.